Can we just all agree that 2020 has been a crazy crap show of a year? Like, your girl's been going through it. Hey girl, hey! I have not said that saying since like the beginning of this year. I'm so excited to be back. If you've ever gone to my channel page and saw like new videos every Tuesday, yeah, about that. What had happened was, if I could just explain myself. Do we really need to explain anything given the year we've been in? I mean, there have been two types of people who you may have seen come out of this kind of 2020 season, okay? The first person is, that person that just took this year by the bolitas and just conquered it. You've seen them be successful. You've seen them grow like never before. You've seen them just completely catapult into an entirely different person, and it's been really good for them. Then you got like me. There has been so much anxiety and so much stress, and you're so overcome with the heaviness that was upon us. I mean, forcing us to all be in lockdown, like the world was on punishment. The world was on punishment. And so naturally, like mentally, at least for me, what happened was I just kind of laid low, and then I said, I'm just gonna wait until this settles, and then my energy will come back, my creativity will come back, my motivation will come back, and then I'll be able to share with you guys everything that I want to share with you. But then what happened is that the dust never settled, right? Like the dust just keeps on, it turned into a tornado that somehow had fire in it, and we've had a very crazy year. Not only to say that we had a crazy year with the world, but so many attacks have happened to me personally. Things that just kept me down, that really just got to the very core of who I was, and it really messed with me. It messed with my heart, it messed with my spirit, it messed with my mind. And so naturally, if you're in a position like that, you're going to fall back and you're going to do whatever it takes to survive, because now we're no longer in this wait for the dust to settle mode. Now we're in survival mode. Over this past season, I would say from like April to basically August, September, I just felt very defeated, depleted, like a failure at times, very depressed. I was very anxious, very stressed. And when you're in that kind of position, it's very hard to live up to the calling that God called for you to do. Don't get it twisted. I was praying. I was reading my Bible. I was seeking God more than ever before. However, there comes some seasons in your life where seeking God has to be more for you and less of for the people around you and for the world. And I kind of just went into this hidden cave kind of David season where I was being chased by my enemies, but at the same time I was crying out to God, saying, God, what's up with this? Like, why is this all happening at this time? Like, why, God? Why? I still lay my hands and my life down with you and for you, but I mean, can we just like fix this quickly so that I could get back? You know what I'm saying? Those were the kind of conversations that I was having with God at the moment. It's really hard to talk about love and relationships when there's a pandemic going on, when there's racial conflicts going on, when there are internal struggles that you're currently facing with in your personal life, in your marriage, in your home, that just force you to become so overwhelmed that you really don't know what to say. And so I didn't say anything. I just said, I have to focus on what is the most important thing in my life right now. And that is me, my faith, my marriage, and my family. It happens, right? Sometimes you got them vloggers that be on there consistently. I mean, you got people that share all of that stuff with you. But for me, I never really put my blog and my vlogging channel in a position where I could be open with you, where I could be able to just express what I was feeling and how I was going through things. Because all of my videos in the past, if you've noticed, they've just been really basic about like, here are some tips, this is some advice, this is what you need to do, trust God, the end. You know what I'm saying? But I never really put myself into the personal part of what my videos and what my vlog could become. I say all this to say that moving forward, the videos that I'm getting ready to share in this season, I do want to be able to switch up the style of these videos. I'm still going to give you content that's going to really help you with learning how to trust God when it comes to your love life, but at the same time, I'm going to put myself also in the equation. I'm going to give you guys the real deal, the details of what I've been going through, because your girl's been going through it. And God has finally given me the peace and the motivation to say, get up and now share your story. No matter what you've been going through, there is going to come a point in time when God is going to call you to stand up and share that story. That story, you didn't live all that just so that you could live through it. You lived that part of your life so that it could become a blessing for others. And trust me, I'm pretty sure that someone out there in this video universe is going to understand and receive my experience as part of a blessing that can serve them, that can help them move forward, that can push you into the next season that God wants you to go into. And I pray and hope that whatever I went through is going to help you become encouraged and empowered, and to realize that your voice is also going to be used as a tool someday. That your trust in God through these valley seasons is going to help you not only get out of that valley, but it's going to help you pull someone else out of that valley too. So that's what these videos are going to become. And that's what this season is going to be all about. I was racking my brain trying to figure out, what do I talk about? What is my next video going to be? Especially after coming out of such of a long, dry season. And God just simply told me, you just lived out this, and the third. And so therefore, guess what you're going to talk about? This, that, and the third. Okay. So that is what I'm going to plan to do for you guys. I'm actually really freaking out inside because I'm going to get very deep. I'm going to get very personal, and I pray that in my vulnerability, it creates power within you to stand up to whatever the enemy is trying to throw your way, and that you can understand that in all of this, God is moving. God is working for you, not against you, and that you have what it takes to overcome, because God has already overcome everything. He is the champion. He is the victor, and you are underneath his wings. And so therefore you are the champion and victor under him. That is what I plan to talk about. I have talks that I'm going to be talking about when it comes to infertility, when it comes to miscarriage, when it comes to losing really close friends, when it comes to writing new books, maybe about dating for Christian women, because I've heard so many of you guys tell me that this is an area that you really want to get to, and I might just have something for you if you just stick along. All right. So what can you guys do in the meantime as we wait for these videos to come out? You can subscribe to my channel and you can share it, and don't forget to click on the notification button, because I promise you, as much as my power will allow me to, I will be getting these videos out to you guys every single Tuesday. So be sure you click on that notification button. Be sure that you're subscribed so that you get all of these notifications, and be sure that you stay tuned, because I guarantee that what you thought you liked before, you're definitely now gonna love, because here I am, and it's gonna be all real. That is my first video back. I hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below if you have any words, if you're excited. This feels right. You know what I mean? And so thank you for joining me on this journey, and I can't wait to see you again very soon. Until then, bye-bye.